What up, everybody? Tariq now knows that Lauren isn't dead and that Effie tried to kill her, and Braden knew about it for months and lied to his face. To make matters worse, the feds are looking into Tariq and they have him as the lead suspect in trying to kill Lauren, even though they know he wasn't involved. Tariq has a history of being overly trusting, too forgiving, and trusting the wrong people. One rule to the game is trust no one. Working with the wrong people in the game and it could be game over quickly. That's why a lot of people drag their immediate family into the life, because they feel like they can at least somewhat trust someone with the same mama or grandma, people they were brought up with. But Tariq don't got those kind of options, and honestly, reflecting back, his twin sister Raina was really the only person he could ever trust. I would say he could trust Sean, but since he was about to kill Ghost and run off with Tasha, I'll leave that one alone. And even though Ghost and Tommy didn't want Tariq involved in the life and tried their best to keep him out of it, they did lie to him about who they were, which I can't blame them for doing either, but Rick just sees it as being lied to. Getting me to the question for today's video, can Tariq trust Lauren Baldwin? Lauren is currently in protective custody and she is the Fed's #1 witness against Tariq. She wants to get out of there and get her life back, but Jenny Sullivan is using fear tactics to keep Lauren with her, saying it's not safe for her to leave. And honestly, she's not lying either. If Kane or Effie would get word that Lauren is alive, she would be in immediate danger. Even if Rick was trying to protect her, he can't watch her 24/7. And I don't think he trusts the Jamaican Ave crew enough to give them the responsibility. Going back to season 1, we know that Lauren despised drug dealers and murderers primarily because her older brother got turned out on some kind of drugs and hasn't been able to live outside of a rehab center ever since. I wouldn't be surprised if we were introduced to Lauren's brother at some point. Keep in mind, while Lauren and Tariq were together, she gave him the keys to her brother's old apartment. During season 1, Lauren's values and judgmental attitude caused her and Tariq to clash several times. The time I could remember the best was in class when Tariq replied to Lauren, "So you think my mother should be in prison?" And Lauren said, "No, but your mother's innocent." A lot of people have the question, why would Tariq trust Lauren, who wore a wire, but break up with Effie and completely cut her off when she was just trying to save them all? Keep in mind that Tariq has already forgiven Effie once after getting him expelled from Choate, and a lot of the problem is that Effie never came clean, not even on the car ride to Lauren's crime scene, and since Tariq has been lied to his whole life, it hit different. We gotta also remember that one of Tariq's weaknesses is that he's way too forgiving and he gives pretty much everyone at least a second chance. After Kanan lied to him about being slim, he connected back with him. After Effie got him expelled from Choate, he got back into a relationship with her again. After Davis tried to work with Sachs to get him arrested, and after Davis double dipped with Kane, he still has Davis as his lawyer. Kane tried having him killed and set him up to go down for a double murder charge, and even though they're not best friends, he still works with Kane. Diana and Drew robbed Tariq and Braden out of their product. Tariq still works with Drew, and he just finished hooking up with Diana in the last episode. So it only makes sense that Tariq gives Lauren another chance after wearing a wire on him. Keep in mind that Lauren was manipulated by Carrie Milgram into wearing the wire in the first place. And trust me, I am in no way making an excuse for wearing the wire. I know how it goes. When I first got into the game, my plug at the time told me if I ever snitch, his people will kill me and my whole family. Other than that, it's all good. And obviously, I ain't no snitch, so it's all good. Tariq also knows that Carrie manipulated Lauren into wearing the wire. Tariq told Carrie, "You convinced Lauren that a few pills were worth wearing a wire." And Tariq was 100% right. Carrie used Lauren for her own gain to try to take Tariq down for Jabari's murder. And I'm sure Lauren now knows she was played and wishes she never wore the wire in the first place. I understand that the pills were a felony, even though it was only a few, possession of a controlled substance. But with her having no priors or anything like that, Davis could have easily got her charges dropped to a misdemeanor, if not the whole case thrown out. Possibly for an illegal search, possibly because they weren't her pills in the first place. Either way you look at it, wearing the wire was just a bad choice, but Lauren has a history of being easily manipulated. Not only did Carrie manipulate Lauren, but just a few episodes ago, Jenny was able to manipulate Lauren into giving her even more information by showing her a picture of Tariq booed up with Effie in the Stansfield campus hallway. Because of this, the feds now have a security camera right above the lockers where they stashed the product at Stansfield. The same security camera already got Diana stashing away a couple bricks of coke. Honestly, I don't know if that picture alone would be enough to make an arrest. It seems like it would be an easy enough case to beat in court. She could say that it's anything, baking soda, whatever. But it would sure enough be enough to get a search warrant so they can search those lockers. And if the coke is found then, that is for sure enough to make an arrest. So if Lauren is going to do right by all her snitching, she needs to let Tariq know about that security camera on the roof so they can get all their product moved quickly. But we already see a clip from the season 3 trailer where Effie notices that camera. No telling what Effie's going to do with this information, because there's another clip where Effie is running from the cops, and I thought I saw a clip, even though I haven't been able to find it again, where Effie is with Jenny Sullivan and they pull up to where Lauren is standing. Honestly, I don't think that Tariq can trust Lauren, but I don't think he needs to either. There's an old saying, "I'ma feed you with a long handled spoon," and this is exactly how Tariq needs to be treating Lauren. Keep her close and use her for information, but know who you're dealing with and don't say anything. Power Law 19 says know who you're dealing with. Don't offend the wrong person. Tariq needs to be real nice to Lauren right now and play her real close and act like her best friend. She is the #1 witness against him, and she could ruin his life if she wanted to. But if Tariq plays his cards right, he can use Lauren for information and be a step ahead of everything that the feds are doing. Lauren could actually turn out to be Tariq's saving grace in beating this RICO case. Remember, Lauren has helped Tariq before on a much smaller scale. She distracted the CPS officer so Tariq could give Yaz the burner phone to hide in the teddy bear. Right now, she is also lying to Sax and Jenny, saying she only went to her parents' house. They have no idea that she is currently in contact with Tariq. One question I have before I go that I find interesting is what is going on with Lauren's parents? Why did Jenny Sullivan feel the need to have them removed from their home? I thought they were saying Lauren's death was an accident. So why would they tell her parents they are in danger? Because Kane or Effie or nobody else is even thinking about that girl's parents. So keep an eye on that, because something not adding up there either. And there you have it. Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.